This is the real Tom Rose, and this is a really tricky problem. So let's take the Pythagorean identity, which is sine squared x plus cosine squared x equals 1. Let's divide both sides. Let's divide everything by sine squared x. And we're doing this because we're trying to create a cosecant. A cosecant is let's just start with cosecant is equal to 1 over sine. Cosecant squared is equal to 1 over sine squared. The starting with the trig identity is a nice way of sort of changing from things that you've got into things that you want. So if I'm trying to start with sines and cosines to generate a cosecant, and I'm hoping in the process I'm going to generate something else, which I'll find in the answer choices. So sine and sine cancel out. So you end up with is 1 plus, and cosine over sine is the definition of cotangent. Cos over sine equals cotangent. Now this is cotangent squared equals 1. Actually, this is equals the secant squared x. So this is the thing they've given us. Oops, I wrote that wrong too. 1 over sine is cosecant. Sorry, that's what we were trying to generate. Trying to match that. So these are equivalent. This is the thing we've been given, and hopefully this is in our answer choices, and it does happen to be. Now, one of the challenges with trig identities, it's not clear what you need to do to get from point A to point B, and it's not clear how to do this in a deterministic way, meaning I can't give you a process that you can apply which says, okay, if you have cosecant, this is what you do to change that into one of the answer choices. You kind of have to look at the thing you've been given, look at the answer choices, and then play around with the things that you know. So when it comes to trig identities, you need to memorize a bunch of identities that'll allow you to change from one to the other. So things to memorize: the definition of sine, cosine, tangent, secant, cosecant, cotan. And then you want to memorize the trig identity, which is the Pythagorean identity, which is sine squared plus cosine squared equals 1. Those are the main things that I have memorized, and everything else pretty much falls out of those 6. Hope that helps.